Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 12, Episode 1 of Eldritch Horror, and we are playing Abhoth Mystery. Abhoth is, it says, the card here says, Abhoth lies deep within the heart of Mount Vormindhadrith. There, from the cesspit of Yakwa, it sends forth its revolting children, extending its reach across the earth. Whoa. And it's very disgusting. If you look at this image, it's horrifying. It's very Lovecraftian. It's like Akira monster. So we're going to just wrap up the setup and jump right into turn one. We'll do our investigators. We'll read our prelude card. We got our prelude card here. And we'll jump right into play. I'm going to get these, I've been shuffling these portals to get our gates prepared. I've got all the gates in here. I'll just do it like I usually do. And if we get one that's not for this game, we just throw it to the bottom. I'll reveal these. I just dealt out some of these reserve assets. I've got the assets already for our adventurers. So we can jump right into the turn, shuffle the card decks. I have to set up the deck, put the active mystery on the pyramids. Because Abhoth comes from the beneath the pyramids or under the pyramids game, but it's kind of weird because it doesn't use the under pyramids board. So it's just kind of like another Abhoth. And as you know, we're on season 12 now of Eldritch Horror, and we've been working our way through the all of the monsters, and it's kind of like we're down to the last few that we've ever played. So after this, what I'm going to do is I think I'll probably do some combination games. We've done Cities in Ruin with something else. I think we might do like a Mountains of Madness with Cities in Ruin, or the Dreamlands with Cities in Ruin, or maybe try to do multiple expansions. So I've got some ideas after we run out of our first round of monsters. So I think I want to keep the series going. Before we jump into reading the bios, quick shout out to Pontos Fathom Press. Cat 2 Journals out of Lovecraft's Providence, volumes 1, 2, and 3. You get the Genealogy of Cthulhu, Psychoanalysis of Relia, and the Archaeology of Yog-Sothoth. I am also working, I know that you guys who have been here for a while, I have started an expansion set based on the Cat 2 Journals books. So I'd like to get back working on that. I started it during COVID time. Post-COVID, things have changed. Actually, this whole channel sort of owes itself to the COVID time. And that's why our prelude card is quite fitting. The prelude here says, Epidemic. Doubled over in pain, the infection racks your body. You convulse, hacking up blood and phlegm, barely able to summon the strength to breathe. The plague, already spreading like wildfire, appeared at some time the disgusting creatures. As near you can figure, they are the ones that brought it. Shakily, you rise to your feet. The creatures will have to be dealt with. That much is certain. After resolving setup, if Abhoth is the Ancient One, each investigator spawns one cultist monster on a wilderness space that does not contain a cultist monster. If Abhoth is not the Ancient One, okay, and then each investigator gains one illness condition and one clue. Wow, that's a lot of things to gain. So let's look at our investigators. First up, we have Mandy Thompson, the researcher. Mandy starts off in Shanghai, China. She's got the magnifying glass and the Know Thy Enemy unique asset. Ever since she was a child, Mandy would read when she could not sleep. Mandy would read when she could not sleep. Such has been the case on many nights. Her remarkable memory and ability to correlate facts have made her a highly sought-after researcher around the world. Over time, her work has required her to read strange occult texts. These bizarre tomes have slowly caused her to suspect an ancient being will arise to destroy humanity. Recently, the scrolls she has been reading in Shanghai have made it clear that the world is in immediate danger. Wow. Okay. We'll also read Mandy's backstory. Mandy Thompson, the researcher. Connect the dots. Connecting the dots is what you're good at. Everything is related. If you had looked hard enough, anything could be predicted by the events that came before it. The question is, can she make the connections in time? When a mystery is solved, discard this card and gain the answer is clear reward. Okay, so that's Mandy's tasks. She gets 5 and 7. So we'll get these out here ready to 7 will. So she's quite sane. Psychological index, physiological index of 5. Health and sanity. Next up, Mandy will also serve as our lead investigator. And next up we've got Min T Fan. She's starting in Tokyo. She's got the cryptic text's unique asset, and she starts with a clue. Min T Fan's father came to Seoul from Konin, China, to use his diplomatic savvy in dealing with foreign business interests. Once grown, Min proved to be just as adept in business. She rendered her name in the style of Westerners and took a job in Tokyo as a secretary to the importer of strange antiquities. More than just an employer, Mr. Thomas was Min's friend, but now he has been murdered. Armed with only her strange text, Mr. Thomas left her for her own keen mind. Min has vowed to find out why. So she's got the cryptic text, she's got a clue. Let's read her backstory. So her backstory is alone and afraid. It falls to you to uncover Mr. Thomas's murder. You stick close to your friends, providing what aid you can as you investigate the death of your boss. When a mystery is solved, discard this card and gain the loyalty reward. So it's all about solving mysteries with these guys. Last up is Rex Murphy. Rex Murphy, the reporter. He starts out in Juneau, Alaska. When disaster strikes, Rex Murphy is usually on hand, suffering the consequences. After spending a day with Rex, even the most hardened skeptic will concede that the man is cursed. To survive, Rex has developed an inquisitive mind, trying to keep one step ahead of the next disaster. His terrible fortune has more than once exposed him to the monstrous forces that threaten to end the world. He hopes he can get some writing done in Alaska, far away from anything that might go wrong. And we'll read Rex's special mission backstory here. Rex Murphy, the reporter, dispelling the curse. Countless hours spent dodging falling tomes and nursing paper cuts in the library have led you to a strange conclusion. Your curse can be lifted should you manage to unravel its cause. Determined, you set off to repair the shambles of your life. When you gain a cursed condition, you may spend 5 clues to discard this card and gain the curse lifted reward. So he has gained a cursed condition. He just needs to spend 5 clues to get rid of his cursed condition. And once he gets rid of the cursed condition, he can put 5 clues down and he will be free. Now, as it mentioned in the... well, first let me get their health squared away here. So we've got 6... We've got 7. We've got 6. And we've got 7. Okay, so Min, the secretary, and Rex, the reporter, they've got their health and sanity. Everyone's going to get 1 clue. So I'm going to kind of go through the bag and find some of the clues that aren't on the board here. So I'll get this one, the underworld, and denial, a river called the Nile. Okay, so everyone starts out with at least 1 clue. And everyone is also going to gain an illness condition, which sounds just horrible. I mean, this is Abhoth already. We all start out sick. What a terrorist of a old one. We start him at position 14, and we've got the first expedition on the pyramids, and we'll open a gate also on the pyramids. Look at that. Everything's on the pyramids. And we will spawn a monster from the monster bag. Lastly, we need to take 3. It's a dark young. It's a quite big monster. We need to get 3 cultists and place them on wilderness areas. So we have 1, 2, 3 cultists. So we can take these out. And it says, if Abhoth is the Ancient One, spawn 1 cultist monster on a wilderness space that does not contain a cultist monster. So let's put 1 cultist here. Let's put 1 cultist here. And we can put 1 cultist on a wilderness space. I'm going to put it on convenient ones. So we're all going to go to the pyramids, it seems. Maybe she can go off to the Himalayas. Okay, so we'll just leave them there. Okay, so I believe that's going to end it for our setup. So guys, see you in turn 1. You can check on the link, and welcome back to Eldritch Horror. I know we haven't played a game last month, but Eldritch Horror is back and really committed to keep on playing. So thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comments. Not only check out the bookstore link, but if you could join our Patreon, that would be awesome. We've got a blog that we're keeping alive out there, linking to hobbies blogs, podcast blog, and as well as our Board Game Geeks blog. So thanks a lot for your support, and we'll see you in turn 1. Bye-bye.